Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to pop on here with my chai. I know I'm on the chai train again. Anyways, I wanted to pop on here and just say hello before this video starts to introduce myself. My name is Kenna and I am Mamabean here on YouTube. I do tons of different types of videos. I cook, I clean, I do vlogs, I do sit down videos, makeup reviews, kind of anything that just goes along with my life. Anything that I find fascinating, I film. I am very honest about my life. I share my ups and my downs, my struggles with you so that you can possibly feel not alone if you're going through something similar. But today's video is going to be a clean with me, and it's gonna be a big one, okay? I don't know about you, but during this quarantine, my motivation has been so low. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like having David home and having my schedule change, but I have just not been motivated to clean, and so I really feel like I've just been like fighting against my own house to clean. So today we're gonna remedy that, and it's gonna be a whole house clean with me, okay? The whole thing. We're gonna do bedrooms, we're gonna do bathrooms, we're gonna do the kitchen, living room, we're gonna do a bunch of laundry. And so if you are prepared and ready to go on this journey with me, then keep on watching because there's going to be tons of cleaning motivation. I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you do, please consider subscribing to support me and my passion and my hobby and my family. Let's not delay this any further. We need that motivation. So let's get into the video. Cheers! Okay, so you know that I started with making the bed. I feel like this is where everybody starts, and honestly, it's a good place to start. When you make your bed, it makes your whole room look clean. And luckily, I had just cleaned our room like the day before this, and our bathroom, and so there wasn't much to do except do some tidying up. I could have like re-cleaned the mirror and maybe the counters, but I was feeling pretty okay about it. And I also knew that there were bigger fish to fry downstairs, so I was totally okay with just doing a little tidy and moving on my way. This is where the real stuff happens, okay? So the living room was kind of messy, the dining room, the kitchen, of course, the main traffic areas. So I picked up Simeon's toys, folded blankets. I like to get the smaller blankets that we use, fold them up, and hang them over the back of the couches. I feel like it gives it a comfy look, and I just like our house to look very inviting. And you can see I keep finding like random stuff everywhere. Let me know if your toddlers are like this too, but I find so much random stuff everywhere, including this is just a real life parenting moment for you guys. David and I spent 3 days trying to find his truck keys, and we went through like 3.5 bags of trash because Simeon has been in the habit of throwing things away, garbage or not, into the garbage. And so because we couldn't find his truck keys, we were afraid that he had thrown them away and that we took out the garbage. And so we had to get rubber gloves and go through the garbage. Well, it turns out that the day that David lost his keys, we were also watching his dad's dog, and his dad's dog had a kennel. So Simeon put David's truck keys in the kennel without anybody noticing, and then the dad came over, picked up his dog, and so 3 days later, we prayed about it. We're like, please God, like, tell us where these keys are. And at, I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, God told David, they're in the kennel. And there they were. So all that to say, toddlers put stuff in the most random places, but I'm going to continue like tidying up my space here. I'm going to use my Mrs. Meyer's cleaner on my table and my countertops in my kitchen. If you're interested, it is all from Grove Collaborative, and I will have a link down below where you can get a free Mrs. Meyer's gift set with your purchase of $20 or more. So it's a really good deal. It's an awesome set. It comes with like a caddy and some cleaner, and I believe like some dish soap and hand soap or something. It's just an awesome deal, and you should really take advantage of it. So anyways, that will be linked down below. So if I can be honest with you, I don't really enjoy cleaning and I'm not the best at it. And so something that I didn't know or notice before was how dirty my stainless steel appliances get. And so I finally saw this method, like stained glass cleaner or like stainless steel and glass cleaner on the Grove website, and I tried it, and wow, like you can see the difference as I'm wiping. It is literally insane. And it takes your kitchen from being like pretty clean to extremely clean. It makes them so shiny, and you don't really notice very much, or at least I don't, all the fingerprints until you finally clean the appliances, and then you're like, wow, that's actually a huge difference. But I'm also gonna water my plants. I'm trying to keep them alive. I do much better at keeping humans alive and not plants, but I'm really trying. I got them new soil. We repotted them. That was one of our quarantine projects. And so I'm hoping that they're gonna thrive now in quarantine. So pray for my plants, okay? But I am now just vacuuming the floors. I start out with the actual floors and then I move on to my rug. If you're thinking about getting the Dyson vacuum, here's what I have to say about it. I like how lightweight it is, I like that it's cordless, and I like how it can get into every little nook and cranny. You can see here that I didn't have to move any chairs, I didn't have to move the table. I can get all the way under the table without moving any furniture because it can go in everywhere. And I also love how it can vacuum this rug so easily. But some negatives is with this specific model, you never know when it's gonna die. It will just die randomly in the middle of you vacuuming and you're like, darn it. The little capsule that holds all the dirt and stuff, not very big. So that's a bummer. And I feel like the suction is really not that great. It's good for like an everyday vacuum, but not for big messes. So that's enough about that. Anyways, in Simeon's room, we did a little switcheroo. So that little white toy box looking thing I used to have my books in, we put his toys in there, put his clothes in his little toy tote that he had, and then moved that basket somewhere else. So we did that little switcheroo, and I feel like it looks so much cuter, and now I have a bookshelf for my books. That was another thing that we did for the quarantine. And he has a really cute room and a really cute toy box. So that was awesome. And then I had this huge load of laundry to do. This is actually our guest bedroom that I don't show very much on my channel. But it's all clean. We just had this ginormous pile of laundry. This is where we do our laundry, so it's kind of out of sight. I used to do it in the landing, but now that we've decorated the landing, I don't want to do that anymore. So I actually start out by folding like towels and sheets and stuff like that, and then I separate, as you can see, into piles, like David's pile, my pile, and then Simeon's pile, and then I go through and hang everything up. So that's my system. Whether it's the best, I don't know, but that is how I do that. I was also going to mention that this first outfit change is because I did go and bring David lunch at work, not his normal job. He's doing some side work, so I did have to put on leggings to leave the house. Are those for me? Thanks. Oh, are you gonna clean up for mommy? Oh, you're so nice. You do so good. That's a good boo-boo cleaning up. You go put it in there. Oh, it's for me? Oh, thank you. What if I put it right there? Boop.
And of course, his room is a mess yet again. Rinse and repeat tomorrow, right? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to support my hobby and my channel and my family. And I will see you guys in my next video.